What's up guys, Justin here, and today we are going to talk about censorship, particularly censorship amongst children. 2 days ago I was scrolling through Facebook as I normally do when I'm bored, and I came across this video that was originally posted back in 2010. It featured an elementary school who actually did a reenactment of Scarface as their play. Now I'm going to show you guys a video and just take a look at it.
It's the fudging bank of the fudging police. They're the fudging Muslim make coke legal.
Can't you stop saying fudge all the time? It's boring, Tony.
Boring? What's boring?
You're boring.
Fly, pelican, fly. Come on, pelican.
You do coke and you kill people. That's wonderful, Tony.
I got a fudging junkie for a wife.
Tony, that's what I tell you, man. I got married to a sister.
Okay, so son, you want to fudge with me? You're fudge you the best. Wanna play with? Say hello to my little friend. Take that, you cockroaches.
Now to me, that video is cute, funny, and all that other jazz, but like expected, it also received a lot of hate. There were parents saying, how could the school do such a thing? There was parents saying how the teachers should all be fired. There was even one comment from a father that said, I will line up all the parents who went to see this play and the teachers who created it, or the teachers who let this happen, and I will slap all of them. I'm in the minority in this because I honestly see no problem with doing this play at all. Let's just start out with the obvious part. We have a problem with doing Scarface as a play, but yet, have you seen some of the other, normal school plays that people do? Romeo and Juliet, which features a suicide, Julius Caesar, which involves a murder, and all that other stuff. Now, the parents seem to have a problem with this because, the play features drugs, cursing, guns, at least from the parts that we saw. Now, if you've seen Scarface, there was a lot more than that in the whole film. But the school did what they could to make it a little more child-friendly. Instead of cocaine, they used popcorn. Instead of regular assault rifles, they used Nerf guns that you can find at your local Target. And instead of cursing, they use words such as B for bitch, fudge for fuck, mother trucker, things like that. But to dig even deeper into the surface of this video, I find that this is perfectly okay because, at least in my opinion, I feel like this helps kids to stay away from these types of things because they're learning about it. Now, before you guys hit the dislike on that button quicker than anything else because of what I just said, just hear me out. I personally grew up in the not so nice part of New York City with my grandmother and my father, who are both very open-minded people. When it came to anything involving drugs, guns, sex, all those controversial topics, my family was completely open to letting me see films about it, to playing video games with it, listening to music, because they would talk to me about these topics as well. So my father, my grandmother, the rest of my family, whenever there was like one of these controversial topics, they would literally just talk to me about it, why it's wrong, this and that, because they also know that I'm going to be exposed to this stuff at some point. So let's start the learning process now when you're young. And I honestly think that it helped me growing up. Now I'm, again, 21 years old. I'm in my 4th year of college. I drink when I'm with my friends, my family, on special occasions. But I stay away from drugs, I stay away from guns, I stay away from gangs, all that stuff, because I feel like with them talking to me, it actually helped me stay away from it. Now, what parents seem to do most of the time is try to keep kids in this little bubble and think that this stuff doesn't exist. And then when the topic does come up at times, people just be like, no, stay away from that. It's bad. It's wrong. We're just going to shun it. And that's it. I feel like that's the wrong way to go about it because, again, your kid is going to be exposed to this at some point. Hell, if you have one of these devices and you also have internet access, chances are your kid's already seen it once or twice. For instance, I have a cousin whose grandparents literally had him in this type of bubble. And, they tried to, keep him away from drugs, from sex, from all this stuff, and basically had him in this bubble for years. But whenever he got a little bit of freedom, he would literally go buck wild and he would go crazy doing all this insane stuff. I will not say what it is because I will not incriminate my family member. But the difference between he and I is that my family has spoken to me about it and I mellowed out. I never wanted to even try this stuff because I learned more about it. He just tried field test. He, on the other hand, just field tested everything and went crazy. But I'm not saying that you have to talk to your kids. These are, again, your children. You can raise them however you want. I'm just giving you one person's opinion and how speaking to them and exposing them to all this stuff at a young age actually helped me. But I will turn the question over to you. Would you ever let your kids do a play like this? Would you ever want to see children doing a play like this? Would you ever want to have this conversation about these topics with them at a young age? But with that said, guys, this is the end of that video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.